Welcome to Kids Are Cookin' and Movin', where kids come first and cooking is fun. I'm Karen, and today I have Tessie here in the kitchen. We're glad to have you back. You've been here before, haven't you? Tessie, you know cooking is really important. Healthy food is important. But there's some other things that are important too for good health. Can you think what those might be?
No.
Get a good night's sleep. And what else?
Don't eat too much junk food.
Don't eat too much junk food. That's a good one. Do you play any sports?
I don't compete, but I'm in ballet.
Ballet, that's really good exercise, isn't it? Well, it's important to get some activity every day. So today we're going to make Fiesta Dip. Have you ever made Fiesta Dip before?
No.
You know, Fiesta, what's that mean?
Party?
Good job. What other Spanish do you know? Do you know lots of words in Spanish? Do you? Well, you could probably teach me some. I know a little bit. But I do know Fiesta means party. And Tex-Mex flair is an American favorite. This dip is perfect for an activity with kids of any age. Before you get started, be sure you wash your hands. We've already done that, haven't we, Tessie? Always have clean hands when you cook. And if you'd like to see a video clip on when to wash your hands or important steps to follow when cooking, click on the link at the bottom of the screen. Now to get started, we're going to use just a glass pie plate. And in the bottom, we're going to spread 1/2 cup of low-fat refried beans, or about half of a 16-ounce can. But first we need to open this can, and do you know what's really important before you open any cans?
Wash it, the top.
Let's go over to the sink and wash off the top. You can take it. You don't have to use any soap really, just rinse it really well. Just let it splatter a little bit. And then use a clean paper towel or dish towel. Just dry off the top. You just want to make sure there's no germs or dirt down in the crevice of the can, because there could be things there that we don't even see, you know? Okay, you can throw that away. And then we're going to open this. Do you know how to use a can opener? I'll let you do that then. Turn it the other way.
This one? Oh, yeah.
Hook it on there and then clamp it closed. Got to clamp it down. Did you get in there? Let me help you clamp it on there. It's not going to open like that. There, you have to punch through the can, and then you can turn it. There, I got you started. Very good. Now be sure that you keep your can opener clean too. But you should wash your can opener probably every time you use it. If you can't remember when you last did, it's been too long. Can I help you with that, Tessie? Okay. I don't want to take over for you because I know you can do it, but sometimes they just get stopped. You have to keep a firm grip keeping it closed. And then you have to be real careful with that lid because the edges will be sharp, won't they?
Yeah.
You want to throw that in the trash over there? You can just use your spatula, your rubber spatula. Take out about half the can. Want some help?
Okay.
There you go. We're just going to estimate. It'd be about a half a cup or just half of this can. It doesn't have to be a real exact measurement. Let me get this right here, because if we scoop that out, it looks like we've left about half in there, doesn't it? And you can just spread that around. We're done with that. Yeah, just kind of move it around evenly so we cover the whole bottom of the plate. Those are some firm refried beans, aren't they?
Yeah.
You don't want them too mushy. Next, we're going to measure 1/2 cup of fat-free sour cream. We have that here. And you can just use that spoon. Let's move this up a little bit. And we're going to use our 1/2 cup measure right there. So you're going to spoon that in. Again, it doesn't have to be real exact, but you want about 1/2 of a cup.
Okay.
So fill that up. And notice we're using fat-free refried beans and fat-free sour cream, so it's a lot healthier snack. Now we can put that in this bowl. And to that we will add 1 tablespoon of dry taco seasoning, which is just part of a package. Get your 1 tablespoon measure there. We're just going to dip down in the package, and you just want to maybe shake it back and forth a little bit. You don't want it heaping. You want to fill it up though. So dig down deep, yeah. Then shake off the extra. That's pretty good. Put that in there. That smells good, doesn't it? And then you can use your spoon again here.
Again.
To stir all that together. You got to mix that powder in. You don't want any chunks of the seasonings. Do you like to help in the kitchen at home? Yeah?
Yeah.
What kind of things do you help make?
Like rice and spaghetti and the meatballs.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So you're pretty accomplished in the kitchen. You could feed yourself if you had to, couldn't you?
Yeah, and then I just poured it.
Go ahead and layer that sour cream mixture on top of the beans. Oh, you have a flair for this, don't you? You're doing it with style. Is it okay to make messes in the kitchen? Sure it is, as long as you clean them up. You did a good job. You want to probably use this spoon to just maybe smooth it all over the top. Okay, want to do that? Alrighty, that looks delicious. Okay, next we're going to measure 3/4 cup of picante sauce, and we're going to add that on top of the sour cream mixture. We'll use a liquid measuring cup for that. And you tell me when we get to 3/4 cup. Let's see, you want to get down, this is where we're going, right here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so make sure I get to the right spot. You tell me when. Am I there?
Keep going.
A little more? There we go. Do we get it? It's just a tad above. Does that matter? No. Okay, just kind of pour that on top. Spread it all around evenly. That's good. We're going to add some other good veggies on top, all right? Okay, we're going to come over here, and we have some green onions. Do you like green onion? This one's already been cleaned, but I'm going to show you how to start with one like this. What you want to do is, see, that doesn't look very yummy to eat, does it? That's just the root end. So you want to cut that off. And then you need to peel this outer layer. And if you just take one of these, that will kind of clean it down, and you can take it around and take off that outer layer.
Like right there?
Do you see it? Yeah, you got a hold of it. I was having trouble. And that you just want to throw away.
Yeah.
And it looks pretty clean, but these grow in the ground, so you want to be sure that they're clean. So we're going to go over and wash it really well, all right?
Okay, with like cold water.
Well, cold water, and you want to make sure you clean all through the leaves of it. Rinse it really well. Is that good? You want a paper towel for your hands?
Okay.
You don't want to really dry the onion off. You can just kind of shake it off, all right? In this recipe, you want to dice most of the fresh green part of the onion for the dip. And in this recipe, you can also use green onions, scallions, or diced onions. So you have your choice. I'm going to let Tessie use our kitchen shears. They work great for this, and they may be easier for younger cooks than using a knife. So I'm going to let you just kind of use those. You want to be sure if you use kitchen shears that they're designed for working in the kitchen. You don't want to just rummage around and grab a pair of scissors. You want to make sure that they're clean and sanitary. And like these, they actually come apart, so they can be cleaned really well when you're done. I'll finish up this one while you do that one. You just want little pieces because you want flavor all through the whole dip. You're doing a great job. And go ahead and cut up part of the green part. Let's just scoop this up and add this to as one of our toppings. And grab a handful, just sprinkle it there on the top all around. Next, we're going to chop one small washed tomato. You always want to be sure you wash your tomatoes before you chop them. This one's already been done and it's already half chopped. So I'm just going to let you finish it. And if you just want to slice it this way, it'll stay together a little bit easier and make it easier for you to turn it, I think. Watch your fingers. If you need help, let me know. You don't want to slice off the end of your fingers while you're doing that. Very good. You don't have to get any closer than that. Then do this. See if you can turn it. Can you hold it like that?
Yeah. And then just
yeah, does that work? Yeah, you might mush a little bit. You might have to cut some separate on the cutting board. That's fine. Just lay it down. It doesn't matter. However you can get the job done, that's fine, just as long as you're safe. Okay. Do you like tomato? Do you want to add this as one of our toppings?
Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and scoop that up. Let's do this. We can sprinkle it around a little bit.
Oops.
That's okay. Pick it up and just kind of sprinkle it around.
Yeah.
Our next ingredient is sliced black olives, and you want to add about 1/4 cup. And we have all these already measured, so you can just sprinkle those on the top, all around. Again, you just want to spread them out a little bit. Other toppings that might be good are green or red pepper or avocado for a special twist. That would be good too. Then we're going to